Here is another manifestation tip. I feel like tarot is one of my best, oh my god, chef's kiss manifestation tool. And it sometimes takes time to get your mind to simply accept when you pull cards that what you see is what is going to happen. However, I think what helps me, or at least the fact that I do readings for other individuals, I think has helped me like immensely. Otherwise, I don't think I would have had the at least same level of success or at least comfortability whenever things pop up. And even when I do pull cards, I still have like a lot of anxiety, I still have doubts. I'm not gonna act like I'm fucking a human, or at least I'm in a human body, I should say. So that being said, what really helps me is pulling cards, knowing that the things I pulled for other people have been accurate to like a disgusting degree that's like even kind of shocked me, and trying my best to, whenever I feel doubt, remind myself of the cards that I pulled in the moment that I'm having doubts. And if for whatever reason you don't have the ability to, or you haven't had the ability to do other readings for other people, then I suggest going on Reddit and simply posting that you'll do readings for reviews. And I think that's literally how I got started. I started doing readings for people for reviews, and from there my skills got built pretty quick. And seeing people being able to confirm that what you're saying isn't just like fluff, isn't just like, your own subconscious bias, helps your subconscious mind, funny enough. It kind of like anchors it in that it's a real thing, that it's actually something tangible to be counted on, versus sometimes when you're trying to manifest and you're not necessarily having anything tangible to see in front of you that will give you the confidence that what you're trying to manifest will come in. And I can say tarot has predicted countless different things for me. So it's not necessarily that I would never say that tarot cannot predict things. I just think that it's best used to tap into current energies. And many times when there is a prediction, it's something that might be trending with a lot of momentum. It doesn't mean that you can't stop it. It just means that there is a lot of momentum built up behind what, or at least in my experience, what might be popping out. That, and I've noticed that tarot tends to respond partially to your intention set. So, for instance, I've had two different coworkers. One coworker had every intention of wanting to be rich and wanting to make a decent amount of money, and the other one kind of just wanted to make enough to get by. So, for instance, the one who wanted to get by, when I pull cards for him, he'd probably get cards like the Four of Pentacles and maybe even the King of Pentacles, cards that point towards being able to manage yourself and take care of yourself, but not necessarily cards that point towards like a lot of abundance or luxury. Whereas if somebody else had the intentions to maybe be, bougie a little bit, you might have seen like the Ten of Pentacles, you might see like Nine of Pentacles. There might be cards that will pop up more specific to what that person's intentions are at that point. So sometimes the way that predictions will come out are based off the intentions that we already have set and anchored into our being, and the way that we're moving towards those intentions. And that's why certain things will pop up reflective of that might seem to be a prediction, but it more or less is a prediction, because we make our own destiny. We make our own fate. So if we set an intention and we continue to work towards it and we're not like, 6 feet under, then that's what's going to be reflected in the cards that pop up. One of the trippier experiences I had, I pulled cards when trying to figure out if I wanted to go somewhere. And one of the cards that came up was a justice card. And I was thinking like, that's weird. And shortly after, I ended up getting stopped by a cop because my tail light was out. The other day as well, one of the cards that popped out was a card that showed like a being like in frustration. It's like it was like a standalone card, like it's like a bonus card that pointed towards somebody being like frustrated. And then shortly afterwards, I got into like not so fun experience with somebody. So it's really interesting that, or how tarot can predict things. It's just not always necessarily the way that we might expect it, or we're not always able to prevent it. But there are times where we are able to see something and then take care of it from there. But either way, peace and blessings, and I hope you guys have a great day.